welcome to New Stripe City, a YouTube channel for diehard Bengals fans. I'm your host, Ace Boogie. What's going on, y'all? I appreciate you guys sticking it out with me. For those new here, be sure to subscribe. I was under the weather for the past 3 days with a stomach virus. Appreciate you guys showing me some love on Twitter. But I'm here to get into it, man. Obviously, the Bengals took an L to the Steelers. I gave them their respect. But one of the things, like, I've been in and out, man, throwing up and everything. But one thing that really made me also sick to my stomach was so much hate that Vontaze Burfict is getting. And one thing that I wanted to examine was the hit against Antonio Brown and this controversy. And it's been going on ever since, I probably say about 2015. It's really been going on. Obviously, Burfict has had some other sketchy plays before that, but it's just getting to the point now where I feel like a lot of this guy's stuff is getting overblown, just based on, you know, stuff that other guys could do, but just because they're not named Vontaze Burfict and they don't have his history, it just gets blown out of proportion. Now, I'm not saying that Burfict hasn't had sketchy plays. He doesn't have a history that doesn't warrant him to get that benefit of a doubt, but there's just obvious things that happen during this play, and I'm going to review it today, that just kind of are like, what? So the first thing that I want to do is let's go through the defenseless player aspect of this. So I just wanted to go to the actual NFL operations website and get a better understanding of what the illegal play is. Now, first of all, I'm not up here to argue that the play wasn't illegal. Don't get me wrong. I think that it was a foul, but I just think the extent that people are taking this play to is just pretty ridiculous, because they're talking about he should get suspended from the league, which is stupid. Like, honestly, it's just stupid. Like, if this play were to be from some other player that's happened before in the NFL this season, it wouldn't be people calling for him to get, I guess, disbarred from the NFL. So, first off, we're seeing this is what's generally called a foul. So I'm trying to figure out what exactly a defensive player is, a defenseless player. Like, if an offensive receiver catches the ball and they're hit or they make a move, is that considered defenseless? So let's see. That right there was legal, right? So it looks like the receiver caught the ball, was making some plays, and then got hit, and it was legal because it was not in the head, not in that area. So I just want to see, like, what is really considered a defenseless player, because to me, when you look at Antonio Brown, he makes the catch, right? And then he's got two players on him, and then Vontaze Burfict comes to finally knock him down with the final blow. So I'm just trying to get a better understanding of what qualifies as a defenseless receiver, because to me, I'm not certain that those two guys would have really taken AB down. It was the safety that was there on the play. It was both safeties, actually. And then Vontaze comes in to clean him up. So I'm going to actually show that play, but I just wanted to see exactly what's a foul and what's not a foul. Because what I think personally, and I might be wrong, but a defenseless receiver to me is when you are the receiver and you're running out for a route, right? And you're wide open in the middle of the field and you miss it. And then some guy just decks you in like your head or something like that. It seems like it's like a defenseless player. So I don't know what the rule is for guys that actually make the catch that continue on. I don't know if that's a foul or not. You guys let me know in the comments. Again, I'm not saying that this didn't deserve a foul, but I'm just saying that the severity of what people were talking about from this play that should be the outcome was just ridiculous. So we've got a pretty good idea there. So now let's get into the play, and I'm just going to do a breakdown here. So this is the first angle we get. First of all, let me just stop it here. First of all, everybody's complaining about the Burfict hit, but look at what happens before that. This is a foul. I'm a Bengals fan, and I'm going to say that this is a foul. Look at the safety come in here. We got the rookie Jesse Bates. That is a helmet-to-helmet contact right there, okay? The thing that kills me is I don't hear any Steelers fans talking about that. I don't hear any fans or none of these analysts or any of them talking about that, okay? AB makes the catch. He's still on his feet. Okay, he's going down a little bit, and Burfict comes with the elbow, it looks like. Now, look at this. You see where Vontaze Burfict is hitting him? Most of his shoulder goes into AB's back. He still, however, gets him a little bit with the elbow in the head right there. But the fact that people are making this seem like this man just decapitated his entire head is just ridiculous to me. To me, the bigger foul is right here where Jesse Bates hits AB straight in the head. And this is the thing, too. Look at Jesse Bates when Vontaze Burfict hits him. He hits more of Jesse Bates than he does Antonio Brown. He knocked Jesse Bates out of the game. So, to me, it's just... I don't know, man. To suspend a guy for that, you want to ban a guy for life for that, just seems quite ridiculous. To me, like I said, I don't think it's a situation where Vontaze Burfict doesn't need to be fined or there shouldn't have been a flag on that play. But to try to ban a guy from the league just because of that, I don't know, man. Like, to me, it's a play that could come across as dirty or, you know, riding the fence of it. But to me, it's just like, to say that it's an automatic suspension, to automatically ban the guy, like, come on, bruh. Like, this is just ridiculous. Let's watch it again. So this is the best angle from it, too. So you got two guys trying to take him down, all right? Then you got him that puts AB down for sure. So this is my thing. Like, for them to go on this whole tirade against Burfict, oh, he needs to be kicked out of the league, not for that, bruh. Not for that. Like, come on, man. Like, let's just be real. Let's just be real. You guys let me know what you think. I'm not trying to justify what he did. I just think that it's being blown way out of proportion when I see guys on Twitter talking about, let's clean up this league, let's get this guy out of here. Majority of the guy's shoulder hit AB's back. That's not illegal. That's under the head, okay? He still nicked him in, I guess, with the bottom of his elbow. He still nicked him and grazed him and hit him pretty hard, so that will warrant a foul. But, you know, you got Jesse Bates that basically hit the guy straight up with the helmet to helmet, and I don't hear you guys even talking about it. Why? It's because his name isn't Burfict. Now, if the situation was reversed and it was Jesse Bates being the guy that hit him straight on with the helmet to helmet, then everybody would be talking about that. And if it was Jesse Bates that was the guy that came and hit him mostly with his shoulder to the back of his neck and to a little bit of the back of his head, people wouldn't even be talking about Jesse Bates. But it's because it's Burfict, that's why people are saying all of this stuff. So to me, it's just quite ridiculous. You know, again, and then they have other things where they're talking about this guy was making threats to Juju. Who cares? Who cares about, this is football. This is what we signed up for. Like, have these people who are commenting on this ever played football before? Like, have you ever been in a heated game against people that you don't like? Like, things are said, bruh. And this is my thing. Everybody wanted to talk about him threatening Juju. And they're like, oh, why would he threaten Juju? I mean, wasn't it just Juju the year before that was standing over him, mocking him? What is he supposed to be, you know, shaking hands with this guy? The NFL and football period is about physical play. Like, I'm not here for any let's hug it out and let's let bygones be bygones. To be honest with you, Vontaze Burfict played a more contained game than I've ever really seen him play against the Steelers. Of course, he jawed at Ben and things like that, but it could have went way worse than it really did. Like, come on, bro. Like, that's just the thing that's killing me. Like, if that's the biggest play that you have from the Vontaze Burfict fiasco, what are we talking about here? What are we really talking about? And we're talking about, why is he threatening this guy? Why would he threaten him? So is that a defenseless? Is that a legal block? Is that a legal block? Come on, man. So, like, this is the thing that kills me. You got this play right here. Is that legal? Is that legal? Are you crying about that? That's my only thing, man. If you're gonna go hard on somebody, look at this, bro. Look at this. You wondering why this man is threatening somebody. Let's look at this. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Should Juju get suspended for that? I know the first thing you guys are going to say, well, Juju doesn't have a history of, well, he started off his history right here. And that is straight into the helmet. That's a flag. That's a flag. So that's just the thing that kills me, man. I'm sorry. Y'all just going to have to be mad. y'all can try to say that I'm being biased. I'm just being fair, bro. Like, it can't be a one-sided thing. Like, to talk about that this man should be banned from the league, which that's only happened with guys that have, you know, had substance abuse and things of that nature. You got this guy trying to play within the rules as close as possible. Yes, he's still going to tread the line because it's Vontaze Burfict. He hates the Pittsburgh Steelers. He hates their entire team, and there's no reason for him to be friends with them or like them. Like, this doesn't happen against any other team, and I just am tired and fed up of hearing this guy always get brought up after Pittsburgh games. Like, if it's another game, then that's something else, but I didn't hear anything the week before. We probably won't hear anything this week. It's always Pittsburgh. So that's all I have to say, man. I'm going to stick up for Vontaze Burfict. Again, I'm not saying what he did shouldn't have been, you know, some sort of penalty or anything like that. I'm not saying that, or that he shouldn't get fined for it. I'm just saying that this is being blown out of proportion. So let's reel it back in and let's remember what football is about. Like, if we want this out, then we might as well start wearing flags.